It's beyond time for the governments to be lifting these restrictions, and certainly an audit of expenditures is long overdue.
With the busy tourism season about to start and Calgary Stampede right around the corner, there's one Calgary hotel that remains fully booked by the federal government thanks to its COVID quarantine program. Some are calling for that program to end, as there are 17 hotels booked across 14 major cities in this country. The Westin Hotel by the Calgary airport, which has 247 rooms, is completely booked, unavailable to the public, earmarked for quarantining travelers until at least the end of September, unless that contract is extended. City News reached out to the Westin. It wouldn't say how many people are currently booked in its Calgary airport hotel. Other cities that have a hotel fully booked by the federal quarantine program include Vancouver, Edmonton, Toronto, Regina, Winnipeg, Montreal, Ottawa, and Halifax. In a statement to City News, Health Canada says facilities have been designated and undesignated as required to protect Canadians and to respond to evolving needs throughout the pandemic. Location choices are based on historical and anticipated traveler volume and ensuring Canadians have access to a designated quarantine facility in the region in which they live. When asked when that program will end, the department says as long as emergency orders are in place mandating quarantine after international travel, the government needs to be proactive and prepare for safe quarantine options for travelers without alternatives.
There is an extreme cost to these programs, and we have to be asking if this is money well spent. I'm not sure a lot of Canadians, particularly those who are seeing extreme delays at airports across the country and those who are still ineligible to travel, would agree with this.
We also reached out to Calgary Skyview MP George Chahal, as the Westin Hotel is in his riding, but he refused to comment. Meantime, here in Alberta, the provincial government wouldn't comment on the federal government's hotel quarantine program. However, it did say it has an ongoing program which uses hotels to support Albertans experiencing homelessness. In a statement, Minister Jason Luan's office says these facilities are only accessible through emergency shelters and are meant solely for the homeless population. Adding, there are isolation services in 8 communities across the province. The number of spaces available varies based on demand, but no Albertan is ever turned away, and the funding of these spaces is in place until the end of July. In Edmonton, Saif Kaisar, City News.